Okay, I said I was going to do a video on zero in this Burris XRT2 scope. Right now, as you can see, I am zeroed at 200 yards with these current settings on my windage and my elevation turret. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the elevation turret back down to the zero stop. Now it won't go any further than that, and now I have basically gone down 7 clicks, and I want to set this turret up so that when it reads 0, actually have 7 clicks of downward movement when I'm sitting at 0. So I'm going to turn the camera off here, loosen up the screws, and move it to the up position on the dial and reset the set screws so that so that it appears 7 clicks in the upward direction. Okay, as you can see now, it's reading as though I have cranked 7 clicks, but I can't go any farther. I've locked it. It's zeroed there now. Since I took 7 clicks out of my adjustment before I loosened and reset and tightened the scope, to get myself back to 0 at 200 yards, I have to move up 7 clicks. And it's not allowing me, and that's what I was afraid of. It will not allow me to reset this turret and zero it that way with the extra 7 clicks of down left in. So back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to think out now how to back this all back out. Okay, so I just loosened the turret again, loosened the 2 set screws, and moved it to the 0 mark and locked it in, and now I'm able to dial up as much as I want, but I'm not able to go down at all below 0, which is pretty much the Burris theology of doing things. You can apparently loosen this turret, and you have a little bit of play, even though you might set it at 3 or 4 clicks one way or the other. You have a little bit of play back and forth to be able to adjust and fine-tune things before you then re-loosen, set it to 0, and tighten. But you'll never get more than 3 or 4 clicks at a time that way. Your turrets are designed to only have a couple of clicks one way or the other of play when you reset them at a non-zero position. Once you set them at a 0 position like this, you then can go up as far as you need to for the longer range shots. Hopefully that's not too confusing, but, and I'm not really happy with, but that's what you got with this design. Now, as far as the windage goes, I just reset that. It was only one tick off where it is. I just reset it to 0, so I took one tick back out of it there, and I've left it at the first hash mark. The question is, on the windage, can you go both ways after playing with it this way? Apparently the windage turret is more forgiving. So right now I'm able to play with windage, and by going in the right direction it covers up the first hash mark, and by going in the left direction it exposes it more and more, and it back to 0 there. Hopefully all this moving around of elevation and windage hasn't changed my point of impact, and I was hoping it would hit a little low, because I would rather adjust up and reset the turret one quick than have it hit high and have to bring it down again. Okay, so I walked down and replaced my target and measured the old target, and it looks like I need to come up 2 clicks, which is about a ½ inch, and left 1 click, which should be about a ¼ of an inch. And then we'll take a shot at this target and see how things go. I've only got 2 rounds left before I have to run to the sporting goods store and pick up some more boxes of this ammo, but proof's going to be whether I can get 1 or 2 shots in the orange. Well, this is turning into quite the exercise. I'm down to 1 round left, so hopefully that one gives me the results I want, and it looks like it is in the orange. And when I pulled the trigger, I felt like I might have just been on my way to the right edge, so I'm calling that good. I finally solved the problem with the Burris scope being able to adjust both in the down and the up direction. If you read this information, you will see that there is a way to zero the elevation turret after you've zeroed your rifle at a certain distance, such as 200 yards. And the way it is done is to simply make sure that when you zero the turret, it's set at the appropriate height up off of the elevation turret base. Give it a try on your Burris turret, and you'll probably be able to dial down not just 6 or 7 clicks, but several clicks, and you'll still be able to dial up as well. Burris tech support doesn't tell you this, but utilizing a little trial and error, I have found out this is the best solution of the bunch.